Welcome everybody to the Captain's Draft 4.0 minor. My name is Brax. I am being joined today by Shane Omad.
How are you doing, Brax? It's nice to hear your voice again.
I'm doing fantastic, Shane. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I can't wait for Vega Squadron Team Empire Game 2. Whew, that first game. Dear God.
That was an exciting back and forth game, wasn't it?
I honestly couldn't tell who was going to win for like 95% of it. It was going one way, then the sick global black holes would turn it the other way.
Did you unmute?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Come on, what's with all the doubt? You know, like I'm running a professional show here, and
I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't blame you, Brax. Oh, we have the hedgehog. He's in the pool. Come on, I'd love that. That'd really like break up my day nicely, you know. A bit of hedgehog rolling around the place.
You know, he doesn't look that bad actually.
What, skill wise?
Like his ultimate's not bad.
It does a lot of damage, right? Mid game.
The thing is, sometimes he turns so slowly when he's a little ball that sometimes he gets stuck on like a wall or something or like a cliff, and he just can't move.
It's pretty embarrassing stuff.
Yeah, I saw Capitalist do that when I was watching his stream.
Team Empire's turn
PL
to ban.
band. Maybe there's space for the hedgehog.
Maybe.
I wonder if you... Alright, which team do you think has the cojones to pick him? Because, like, obviously it's a new hero. People don't really know how to play him that well yet.
10 seconds.
Not even what role to play him in.
That's a good question.
5 seconds remaining.
You know, it could be one of those things where the team that picks him just instantly loses the game.
I was thinking the exact same thing, because they have no clue. Oh, it's
right,
through.
He's in. Alright, show me the hedgehog, man.
Sonic the Hedgehog. That's his team song, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea.
Gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
Let's see. His voice lines and his like animations are really cool though. I like them a lot.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see. Apart from Hedgehog, what supports does it earn in the game? There's literally Tusk. Tusk seems to always be here, by the way. Can I just point that out? Tusk, Witch Doctor, Warlock,
Rubik, Kunkka.
Yeah, I guess yeah. There's a few, but they're not great. It's not a great pool we're giving here.
Alright, first pick Tusk.
I like it. Reliable, BKB piercing stun that a lot of supports lack. Some mobility.
It's definitely the best 4-position hero in this pool, right? Like the other one is Kunkka, pretty much.
And there is kind of a
10 seconds remaining.
maybe this is a Juggernaut game. This might be the Juggernaut
5
game.
seconds remaining.
I think the changes. There's a few changes to the way you kind of play the game. I guess like the fighting together, the healing mode is better. You can summon it when you're spinning, which is actually like a huge buff, like a massive buff in my opinion. So many times you're running away and spinning and you just die. Viper. The green squad is back. I thought they nerfed these lads.
The green team, huh?
This new Viper, the skill, it doesn't cost mana, does it?
It does.
Does, okay, it does.
It uses 50 mana, I think.
Not bad.
Remaining.
Pretty low mana cost, to be honest. Come on, lads. Someone pick the hedgehog.
Oh, I just checked. It's 75.
75. That's quite a lot, actually. Viper has no mana.
Yeah. You know, his lane phase got hurt so much by not having the nether toxin damage now. It's on the poison attack, right?
Really?
And it's like, yeah, it's nowhere near as much. And I think it's only when you use the poison attack, not like a passive skill.
Oh.
Let me check. I'm not sure.
That's pretty crazy. But he can push out waves now, which is new to Viper, right?
That is true. He can push out waves and he can farm much faster than compared to before.
He can kind of flash farm, right? Maybe even take ancients.
That's a stretch, but maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess it does disable passes, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it'll disable all the ancients passes.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll have no armor or health regen. There you go. Get science.
Wow. Balanced.
Razor, Witch Doctor, Tusk. This is a good draft, right?
Well, it's not because there's no Hedgehog Man yet.
10
Yeah, I know.
seconds
I
remaining.
think both team, like Zayak messaged Maposhka and they're like, here, what do you think of
5
hedgehogs?
seconds
I like them. What do you think? I don't like them. We'll leave it at that.
All right, it's been settled then. They have a gentleman's agreement.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like stuff like this, especially new heroes, you don't really know what's happening. Sometimes they're even bugged. Did you see if someone was lassoed and the hedgehog ulted him, he just instantly died no matter what hero it was?
Wait, really?
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
And if Slark Dark packed near the hedgehog rolling ball, he'd just instantly die. So there's a few imbalanced things about.
The ultimate Slark counter.
Yeah, you're dead. Oh.
That'd be pretty funny if we saw it in this game. Well, maybe it was hotfixed. I don't know. There's an update, right?
I think they were half fixed, both of them.
Okay.
Empire's turn to pick.
Conker.
Alright, out comes the Kunkka. Pretty expected, right?
honestly,
There's no other real.
Tusk counters
like,
the hell out of Kunkka, right? X is a
Yeah.
very predictable spell, easily snowball dodged.
I think Tusk outperforms Kunkka in that roaming position big time. Kunkka's nice when they have like some Marana or something, right? Or like some blinker that you can always X and pull back.
I think you
5
need,
seconds
if you pick Kunkka or Rubik, your other support in either case has to do a lot of damage, or your chorus.
Right. These
They-
guys don't do damage at all.
They do nothing, right? So you can make up for it by picking, say, a Juggernaut or maybe an offlaner that does a bit of damage. Like, what do we have? Oh God, the offlane pool, not a pretty sight.
No, it's bad. We might end up with some. We're going to end up with some awful offlane heroes.
Oh, there's Monkey King. He's kind of sitting there, not bad.
Yeah, I guess so.
And there's also the Hedgehog. Possibly could be played in the offlane. He has a lot of mobility. He can roll. I don't know. I'm close.
I think that's his best position. Offlane.
Yeah, I agree. Judging by his skills and how he felt when I played him.
Dire team pick.
Oh, I got excited there for a second. Terrorblade.
Terrorblade, okay.
No AoE available on Vega Squadron.
Yeah, there's a. They might go for the Necro route that. What was it? Effect went
Yeah.
for, right?
Just
10
Necro.
seconds remaining.
They could go
There's actually nothing.
for like clear.
Yeah,
5 seconds remaining.
it's all just like single target carries.
Quap.
Yeah,
That's all I see. That has anything in their
that's
AoE.
it. I guess maybe OD, but then you have Razor and OD on the same team.
Oh God.
Well, what they really need is the Hedgehog Man. He can roll around and stun everything.
Yeah, let's stun all the illusions.
Team pick.
All right, ET.
Okay. A way to control the team fights. Stop the fight, start it whenever they want, kind of with a stomp. Still, not really. Like, it is AoE, sure, but it's a bit
10
ropey
seconds
as far as
remaining.
AoE is concerned. What are they looking for now? Their mid laner? It has to be the Quap,
5
right?
seconds
Quap or OT?
remaining.
Cool. What
Well,
about
I think
Alchemist?
the Razor's gonna be mid against Viper, right?
You think so, yeah?
Yeah, I think Razor probably dumpsters Viper now and late. Like without
I'm not sure.
the Nether Toxin added damage, I don't think you can do anything to Viper. Or sorry, to Razor.
We'll see. I haven't seen enough of the Viper to judge it, really.
Empire's turn to pick.
Alright, Juggernaut, okay. You know, Jug against Terrorblade is not the greatest matchup for Juggernaut, but
No. It's
he
actually
has
one of the
some,
worst matchups in the game.
it's quite bad, right? But I guess Healing Ward is good for grouping up and 5-manning, and maybe they can force some objectives or something, or maybe he might even go for like a Battle Fury or a Mjolnir build for
It
illusion clear.
is one thing about Juggernaut,
5
really good against the
seconds
Kunkka,
remaining.
right? Because he can never X
Yeah.
combo him.
Very
But
true.
if he builds the usual items Juggernaut builds, the Terrorblade presses his Q ability,
Choose your hero.
and then Juggernaut takes off 75% of his own HP with his illusion. Like, every time.
Yeah. It's very true. He just ends up critting himself. All right, so it's an off or what is it? Offlane Viper.
Yeah, mid quap.
Okay.
Maybe they're doing some dual lane. It's a hard lane though, right? Witch Doctor, Jug, Tusk roaming around. You don't want to mess with that lane.
I don't think any dual lane helps that.
Nope. This is we're throwing you to the wolves, Viper. Good luck.
I thought the Quap was gonna be in the off lane because he can at least blink out of the, the snowball and
spin.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it's better to have the Quap mid lane against the Viper or the Razor, right? Because Tusk can't gank mid at all, and if Viper was mid, he would
10
probably get
seconds
completely
remaining.
destroyed by the Tusk roams.
Very
5
true.
seconds remaining.
Still though, Viper, this is a tough Viper lane, right? Very, very hard.
I don't think they expected this hero to get anything anyway, so they just ended up throwing him to the off lane.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. Try not to feed too much.
Who do you like? Who your favorite run into this?
So I don't know how they're gonna deal with the Terrorblade. Like the Viper probably won't do a whole lot in this game, but because they last picked the Queen of Pain, what is Tusk meant to do in this game now? Like he can't harass mid. Well, he can harass mid, but he's never gonna kill mid, right? I guess he can kill the Viper in the offlane. But then again, the Terrorblade is like such a good match against all these heroes. I don't know. It's hard because I have a lot of faith in the Terrorblade, but then I have no faith in the Viper.
If I was to say something, it'd basically be right. Terrorblade counters Juruna. The only way Vega were gonna be able to beat the Terrorblade is if they have a way to group and push with the Juggernaut healing ward, which they really don't. Like
Yep, it's
Razor,
not there at all.
Razor can kind of hit buildings, was very weak. Maybe you go for Aghanims on the Razor. I would love that actually.
Hey Shane, do you know what I'm about to say?
I already did it, dude. I am on the
Wow.
ball.
Nice job.
Thanks, you too, man. Keep it up. We need to just keep reminding each other to switch overlays because it's a disaster. And I'm pretty sure Nikki is sick of our shit.
Oh, you should see my Steam conversation.
Yeah. Mine is just a lot of question marks and angry faces. No, it's not. She's lovely, and she's been lovely to us for this entire tournament. Vega looking for a kill, but honestly, Empire kind of doing the exact same thing, and doesn't look like either team will
30
find anything, right?
seconds to battle.
Yeah, and they actually alright. So it's a safe lane Razor, and they have changed up their lanes here.
I like it.
Oh, Torrent lands. Can they get the lift?
He has no boots. Jeez, kind of fast.
Alright, he's out.
That 3. What, he had 9 more movement speed? Did he?
One
Oh,
more.
one more. It's a very odd move. What? Oh, that's the agility change.
The agility stuff, yeah.
I was so confused. I was looking at like he doesn't have any auras on him. I was so confused. It gives him 1.7% movement speed. Like Razor needed that anyway, but
Alright, so they're switching the lanes up again, but this time Vega are walking, so they have their TPs available for afterwards. I guess this is really the only way to make their lane setup work, right? They need the Razor in the against the Viper, no matter what.
yep. Otherwise, the point of the heroes it's pretty rough, right? Let's see. Does the poison attack? You sure you have to be casting the poison attack for it to work?
No, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's that way.
Okay. It's pretty rough. It's a. I wouldn't say nerf, because as far as I can see at Dota Pit, people are loving this hero. Team Liquid have been picking it nearly every game. And I've yet to really been. I haven't really sat down and watched it, so it's hard for me to tell. Alright, you demonstrating why you pick Razor into Viper?
Yep, you take that flying green bird for a walk, and he's got no damage.
Don't hit stuff. He's taking a fair amount of damage.
Yeah.
Top lane.
Alright, so yeah, the
Oh, go on.
the damage, like the poison, like the poison taking damage from his poison attack or whatever, it is what it says, like the damage per missing health percentage. There's no like base value for it anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is a pretty big blunder to his lane phase, right? Makes him much weaker there.
You don't even really want to be using the Q that much because it costs so much mana anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check out the lanes, right? Terrorblade, first of all. In the offlane safe lane, he is 9 and 7, equal to the Juggernaut, who is 10 and 2. They're both kind of farming very well, but relative course. I don't know, like I still think this Terrorblade Juggernaut matchup is so imbalanced. Oh, top lane.
Oh, big body blocks.
Afterlife might get caught. Vanscore with a very nice place. He's saving the Fade Bolt. Who doesn't get a G actually gets first blood in the bottom lane. Set up by Slayer on his tusk. Oh crap. Afterlife. Pretty tanky.
Yeah,
Deceptively so. Alright, talk to me about how the game's going, but what are your thoughts?
So I think you know, Empire tried their best to give this Viper a game, right? By putting in solo in the safe lane.
Yeah.
And then Vega reads it, they see the movement because of the gank attempt on the Razor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're in a position where they want to keep the same setup, right? But you have to kind of think, is it worth giving, like, you know, Viper would have a shit game if he was just soloing the offlane, right? But so would Razor, right? If he was trying to chase this Viper around, they could potentially switch it up and try to keep dodging, but I guess there's no real point because TB is free farming, right? He's doing very well. I don't know, the game is weird.
I think it's actually fine for Empire as is. Viper's getting some CS, right? It's not a complete disaster, which it would be if he was in the offlane. Like, he's kind of a slow hero. Can't really do much. But in this case, he's doing okay. Okay, G has a lot of stolen damage. Mikoshka might be in trouble here. Okay, manages to get out the break, man. The fact that Nether Toxin does break.
The big break.
Big breaker.
Is a great conductor.
Oh, what rune's bottom? Invis rune on G here. Not like it's too dangerous in the hands of a Viper.
Invisibility.
Yeah, it's nice to have like the side lane bottle, right? You can collect all these runes. You can sustain them.
3 runes.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous, actually. I'm looking at how this game is panning out here. 5 minutes in, oh, Viper does again. The Invis actually catching him out. Viper Tusk is such a nice combo. You know, snowball, shards block, all benefit Razor a lot, actually.
Yeah, help him steal damage and stuff. It's very nice, especially against an immobile hero like the Viper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the only lane we haven't really talked about is this mid lane, the Queen of Pain versus Juggernaut and Witch Doctor. You know, Queen of Pain, she can definitely fare well against these heroes. And they're moving lanes, it looks like.
They're off.
Or maybe it's just Shrine time. Yeah, it looks like it's Shrine time.
Nice rotation from Poshka, catching out Afterlife. On the Elder Titan.
I mean, it's like, at this point of the game, it feels like neither team can really make that movement that breaks open the lane phase, right?
Yup. I don't know, like, this type of play. Oh, bottom lane, snowball in, looking for Ghostic, he's a toast again, it seems. The shards hit perfectly placed. She gets the last hit and killing spree, 3 for 0. He's gonna be a problem very, very soon.
Yeah, definitely. And how can they even help, right? Their supports don't do anything.
What is their help?
It's a combo.
Yeah.
Right, there's no help. Basically, whoever's down that isn't Queen of Pain is dead. You know, maybe they should have changed up their lanes once they saw this and put the Queen of Pain in the safe lane, and then throw the Viper in the mid lane. That way, Tusk wouldn't. I mean, not really. It solves the problem of the safe lane feeder, but then it just becomes the mid lane feeder, right? Because Tusk is just gonna sit on mid lane instead of bottom. Right?
Here we go again. Go.
See this before.
Dear, oh, the turret might save him. Oh no. But here, Miposhka's rotation ends up doing enough. Good stuff. All right, saves him feeding again. Looking at Silence Farm though, 40 and 16.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's terrifying. You know?
Yeah, he's farming very well.
Especially on a hero that doesn't necessarily need that much farm in this game. Like, there's not a lot of late game potential from Vega. He just has to live through the mid game, and his hero would excel.
is under
Yeah, he's
attack.
already set up to transition nicely after the lane phase, so should be farming quite well. You know, Queen of Pain is farming quite nicely as well. And now that she has level 7, it's like the Witch Doctor can't really come in, right? Because he's gonna die from full HP. So now he's just end up soloing. He's just soloing a Juggernaut that has a 2-level deficit.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate for Juggernaut, but he's retreating to the jungle. He's not too fussed about this. What are the timings we're looking at
Radiant's bottom tower
for
is
You know,
Vega?
under attack.
The only real timings this game is like some sort of rotation to the bottom lane, because this Viper is a very easy kill, right? They can always start with the Snowball and follow up with the Static Link. Maybe at 10 minutes they'll try to push this tower with the next Siege Creep. They can like bring down the Witch Doctor. As long as the cores have TPs, they can probably take it. It's just there's no go button, right?
Yeah, it seems like as you said, the timings, the bottom lane. Like, when are we gonna kill him again? You know, I'm free now. I guess we can go. It seems to be constant harass to this bottom lane. Like, Ghostic is pinging on the G on the Razor, but I don't know why. Like, can they kill him with the Viper Strike? Is it enough to take him down?
I don't think so. Like Kunkka and Rubik, they don't really deal damage at this point in the game, right? They're very low level. Even Razor, or even the Viper doesn't deal very much damage to Razor at this stage of the game. But maybe if, you know, with those 2 support heroes, they can do it. But then again, like Tusk is just, he lives down here, right?
Yeah. Maybe some lane wards. They have 1 ward down, but Slayer is smoked. So there's
They're
no
just
way
gonna
to
snowball
spot
on top of him.
him.
He already has damage.
Maybe they wait on the damage? Or they wait on the ult link again? See, it's only 15 seconds. There's no rush. But what Slayer doesn't know is about this ward.
Yeah, and now it's Team Empire that actually spoken of trying to make a play down here.
Let's see what they're gonna say. Yeah, they spotted the Juggernaut. Team Empire have vision of Slayer. They snowball in, going on to the FN on his swap.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Afraid
Hey,
to
man.
use the
If they used the Omni on the
Yeah,
punch,
I
they
agree.
would have got him, right?
But Ghostic on the back end, he's got the G. The real you is trying to kill Maposhka on his Kunkka, but the shrine usage was on point. He might be in trouble here. No spin
Yeah,
available,
Razor
but
has
the
so much
cask, the G has 115 stolen damage. Oh boy, oh. It's not that fast though. Surprisingly, actually, no points into the unstable current.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
All space for silent though. In the off lane.
Yeah, well, he is farming very well on the Terrorblade. It's like, they're not making the same plays, right? Vega are making plays on this tier 1 tower, trying to get some damage on it. They don't actually get very much damage on it, so... Alright, even though there are kills and everything, it's not that bad, right?
I think, honestly, this is the dream for Terrorblade. The game, sure, your team are kind of not doing the best, but you have complete free farm, and you're not losing objectives. What more do you want? Well, apart from it,
Well, he'd like
Tusk
to
leaving you alone. You can Sunder and just... Oh, no way, no way.
Middle tower is under attack.
Carry on. Well, he's fine.
Alright.
He
Yeah,
wants...
he's fine.
he
He's
needs-
having a grand old
He
time.
needs nothing. It's ridiculous. Good timing on Maposhka's rotation on the Kunkka.
Yeah, he taunted him out of the snowball, so
Yeah.
he couldn't punch him. It was very nice.
See the pain going for the orchid? Let's check out the items. And then top lane. This
Don't worry.
Slayer G combo,
Yeah, they're killing everyone.
they're really destroying everyone. They're running around doing whatever they want. Let's look at the items. Dragon Lance finished on silent. Makes him a bit tanky. Hard to kill. What's what are those? Void Stone on the Juggernaut. Guess he is going for that battlefield like he asked.
Yeah.
A bit of a fight happening here. Another amazing block by Slayer. Really on point on his tusk. Doesn't even get the bounty rune. Brutality.
Oh boy.
Bottom lane. Afterlife. Looking for Ghostic. Ghostic's essentially food at this point.
Yeah, anyone that comes down can kill him.
catch out Zayak. Oh. Silent, not hesitating to use the metamorphosis. Just happy enough to get a kill or two. Slayer rolls in. Has the shards on 1. Can he get a nice block? G gets the static link onto Silent. He has damage in spades, so a little bit of Lincoln's not going to do him too much harm. FN goes for it. The dagger's still there, but G's just going to TP home. Oof, that was so close.
Yeah, Queen of Pain ultimate down now. It's a pretty big cooldown. It's like their biggest cooldown ability for their team fight at this part of the game. I don't know, the game is just so weird because everyone's fighting, right? There's no objectives being taken. All the tier 1 towers are still standing at 13 minutes. Alright, Juggernaut, when he spins, apparently you can hear it as a global sound. He just goes, ah.
It's the audio pack, right? For the Juggernaut panel?
Is it? I don't know.
I got something like that recently. What's happening here? The Poshka? He's gone.
Dire's middle tower is under
Alright,
attack.
just like that.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Feels like G and Slayer are dragging them through this game. Something serious. Their combo
Dire's middle
is
tower
really
is being
powerful.
denied.
The Razor Tusk combo.
Yeah.
And in Captain's Draft, that's all you really need, right? One or two combos to kind of get you through the game. At least the earlier stages.
Yeah, very true. And Team Empire, you know, they tried to dodge this combo. Right, they picked up the Viper really early. Vega responds with that, with the Tusk Razor at some point in the draft, and they picked the Queen of Pain as a hero that can't really get killed by Tusk and Razor, right? And then Vega make the good, they adapt very well to it, right? The Razor ends up playing in the off lane against the Viper. It was good. Like, they got the right lane setup they wanted.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Absolutely. Trying to
Radiant's
defend
bottom
the top
tower
tower.
has fallen.
And both teams kind of avoiding fights right now. Nothing too wild happening. Oh. Get the link. Ah, that's a neat little trick actually. You can link Terrorblade Illusions.
Dire's
You still get the
top tower
damage.
is under attack.
Pretty cool. Top lane. It looks like they want to fight this. Ghostic getting snowballed on. G is keeping in. Remember, he already got that damage. Seems like Ghostic's just going to be food. The bolt does hit. But that's a good advance score. Returns shards of his own. I don't think you really want to fight into this, lad. Zayak gets
quite
the
scary.
Maledict with the Witch Doctor was tearing advance score apart. Silence running in now.
Oh, that's an Arcane Rune clock. This is pretty dangerous. Silent pops the meta. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's catapult timing. You just want to push a tower, right?
Yeah, it's true.
That is Silent a bit. Gets the kill on Zayak. It's a value kill. I actually cut my Poshka here too. I can get more.
What's happening in this game?
I'm not too sure. I'm almost delirious with tiredness.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
They died.
they did die, yeah. And the real you, just looking for a tower, but Ghostic not allowing it. The fact that you have to use your Q to get the last hits on certain creeps is pretty weird on Viper now, isn't it?
Worthy tribute.
Yeah, it is. You know, the poison attack, it actually does a lot of damage when people are low. Like, it was ticking for like 80 damage up top.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is. Took me a second to figure out. I just glanced at Rubik and I thought he had some like weird stolen new spell, but it's actually just a cosmetic. It's like some weird looking.
What's the cosmetic?
The no field thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's just when it's active, isn't it? That's when it does the spell. You can switch the auras, right? You can toggle it to be offensive or
Is that
defensive.
new?
Yeah, it must be.
That's so sick.
That's really cool, actually. It's like a veil.
That is so sick. Oh. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Imagine in team fights, you know, toggle it on, Lena ultis, toggle it off. Yeah.
Radiant are
You could do
scanning.
some really cool stuff, I think. Empire, they're really looking for something. And the way they're playing here, the wave is pushed in. But on the other side, it's silent. The bottom lane. Getting surrounded here by Vega Squadron. Well, it looks like they're happy going for the trade, and Empire definitely should be.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, I agree. Trades are good.
Radiant's
Yep,
bottom
that
we
me
talked,
here, bro.
under attack.
You
Alright, so
really
we talk
do.
about the Juggernaut, right? Against TV, like the matchup itself is not very good. But he went for the Battle Fury build, so he has some AoE damage to clear out the illusions. And Battle Fury actually is quite a nice item now. It's even cheaper than it was before. Stats on it look pretty decent. X in the mid lane. I don't know what they can do though.
Rostic rotates in. He applied the break. He's broken. On the other side, Maposhka's definitely broken. Oh, the fuck! He hits on 3? Silence him pretty deep. He still has the Sunder. Can he get it off? Oh, that was not the right target. He just evaporates. G has taken too much damage. Vanskor tries to return the stolen Omni Slash, but G is beyond godlike.
12-0 at 18 minutes.
12-0.
He's having a game.
Baby Jesus.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
the Kunkka did not manage to get his ultimate off there. He was broken, as you said. And he got hit by the... He got cast on top of the Elder Titan ultimate and died.
You maledict? Yeah, on top of Elder Titan. It's just, you're never living, really.
Yeah. Tough stuff.
Then G is going for the Sanjin Yasha. That's the like, I'm ahead, I want to be even further ahead item.
Conductor.
He's going to
Yeah.
run at max movement speed. He's so farmed that he's just going to walk into people. They're not going to be able to deal with him. And then, you know, it's just going to get worse and worse. Oh, I was unable to figure out what the hell that noise was until it's the unstable current.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your chair squeaking.
No, my chair squeaking because I'm falling out of it because I nearly fell over. I was so sleepy.
I'll take that as tribute.
But we're grand. The game is picking up pace, and that'll keep me alive.
Yeah, it is. This game is very interesting. You know, even though they got wiped there, they didn't actually get any. They got a tier 1 tower, right? It's not the end of the world. Well, this is pretty nice though. If they can manage to pull this off.
Poshka's in a good position. What's the word? What's the vision situation looking like for the Dire? They spot the Queen of Pain in the bottom lane.
Oh, they know this is going on.
Torrent to you.
Queen of Pain has Orchid now
Oh,
too.
mid lane.
Alright.
Vanskor just fell over.
Goodbye.
Nice boat. You know,
Yeah, they both got to sail the seas.
it was beautiful. It was in the river. And they heal it up straight away with the little kitty.
What a nice cat.
What a cool cat.
Alright, so Empire in some trouble, right? Like Terrorblade's pretty farmed, but Razor is ridiculously farmed, and now there's an Aegis on the team.
Razor's a boss. Oh, Afterlife nearly has Atos as well. Like Queen of Pain's
Yeah.
gonna struggle really hard with that. The Atos stopping the blink, and then they can combo with the top of that.
Generation.
This game looks really tough for Empire. Honestly, they need a lot of farm to be able to do anything at this point of the game.
It's already. I think the Hurricane Pikes are the right way to go. Like the 4 staffs, just kite the Razor static link. Don't allow him to build up the damage.
Yeah.
If someone gets stomped or Atosed, just 4 staff them away. FN picking off Slayer in the mid lane. Honestly, if I was Empire, I'd be the most angry with Slayer. He's the one that set up this entire game. G top lane gets Ling or gets X. He's fine though. He's so fast. He's a fucking rocket ship.
Yeah, the Tusk has been setting the pace for all these games, it feels like, right? Tusk
Yeah.
has been owning the Captain Strat games.
We were talking about the Battle Fury earlier and how good it is versus Terrible. I think it's good in the fact that it doesn't give stats as well, right?
Right, so he doesn't kill himself on
Yeah,
the
the-
reflection.
The reflection, 100% damage.
We're used to seeing like the Diffusal Manta, Scotty
Uh-huh.
kind of a build, Butterfly, heavy stat-based builds, right? So it's a nice change from that, but you know, it's not that it's like good at fighting the TP, it's good that it helps him keep pace with the Terrorblade as well, right? He's hitting farm very quickly.
You can see now he was pretty far behind, but he's catching up, even surpassing. Oh, he's surpassed. Right. One more second.
Come on.
I'll get it.
There we go.
He's surpassing him. He's ahead of him now again. All right, grand. Every time I'd start saying the word, he'd jump below him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can they do anything to defend this tower? I don't believe so.
No, that's a dead tower.
They want to though. Like Ghost is pretty far forward. He gets boated. Hurricane Pike's out. That's the boat done. On the other side, FN gets the Orchid onto the Witch Doctor. Viper's getting a whole lot of hate. FN goes in, ban score. What did he steal? He returns it.
Alright, the Earth Splitter owned.
Ghostic. Is he gonna live? He's in the fountain. He's eating fairy fires. He lives because of the fairy fire. What a player. Actual beautiful play. The real you. Moving forward with G. They got the X onto Afterlife, but Kunkka gets slayed. Real you is in, he has the Aegis and the Untouched. Committed to killing the Kunkka. Steal spin from Vanscore. FN just split pushing in the meanwhile. He's gone for the AC on the Quap. I'm a big fan of this in this game actually. Allowing Terrorblade to do more damage, giving you more building damage to split push. Good for the Death Ward and the Razor, all physical damage.
Looks very nice. I thought he would go for like maybe a Yules so he can dodge the Omni Slash and play the fights really aggressively.
Okay.
But I mean AC works as well, right? It makes you it's a better item later on, of course. And he is very, very farmed, so he's gonna get to it quickly.
It's good against the Terrible or the Elder Titan too. You know, 50% of his ulti is physical, and there's a natural order that removes your physical armor. So if any sort of added physical is even more value.
That's right.
That's right. What's that from? That's right.
I don't have a clue.
Alright, someone will tell me.
Alright. I think it's too general to be specifically from something, isn't it? No,
it's not. It's not. The way I pronounced it is very specific.
Okay. Alright, so what happens in this game, right? I mean, it's only a 5k gold lead when this Razor is ridiculously fat. Aegis is gonna run out in 30 seconds, so...
It feels like Empire are gonna win.
It does, right? It feels like that they haven't built up a big enough lead in these, like, last 5 minutes with the Aegis. It felt like maybe Empire even outfarmed them in those last 5 minutes. They've closed the gold lead a tiny bit. This,
FN's Quap is doing some serious heavy lifting here, pressuring all the lanes. You look at where the buildings are. Check out the mid lane. Ghostic is throwing himself at the enemies in a distraction tactic, while the top lane, this AC going to work onto this tier 2 tower.
Distraction tactic worked out with that 400 damage on the base tower.
And it's not only that, it's the way Vega have to play now because of that. Like G has to be back, all of the rest of Vega have to like move with him almost.
Yeah.
It just slows everyone down. Well, Posh getting silent, they're getting a bit frisky here now.
Oh boy.
Alright, they book it out of town. I think Poshka might have to sacrifice himself.
Dude, that's a lot of damage coming out from Razor. Jesus.
Holy crap. The new Eye of the Storm static link, but it's not new. It was actually like a patch before the last patch. But it's a really, really sick change for Razor. In team fights, you can isolate people with the minus armor and the damage. You can focus.
They also removed the cast animation too for the Eye of the Storm.
So you don't have to stop running. That's huge.
You know, FN is farming very, very fast on his Queen of Pain now. Like 2 minutes ago, he probably finished the AC, right?
Yeah,
now he's already up to 2300 gold. The only real hero that just can't farm in this game is probably the Viper, right? Like, no matter where he goes, people just run to him and kill him. Like, he can Nethertox in the waves and everything, but it's not enough. He's never gonna get to that point where he's like a true core Viper.
Oh, don't say that too loudly, I'm sure. This is an odd smoke now. The creep wave is gonna smash into the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, and their bottom lane's pushing into where are they gonna go?
I'm sure we'll see a ping in the mid lane of the tier 2 tower in about half a second. And that'll, like, there's no way they'll figure this out.
This is very, very unusual, right? To not clear that creep wave. I'd be very surprised if they could die. But they might die.
Oh, good god. Oh, what was that push? He pushed them backwards. The bolt hits onto everyone. FN gets a beautiful ulti. They're fighting beside the shrine, though. I don't know if they want to do this. Gee, beyond godlike, they use the Sunder. It hits onto the real you. Silence going for the TP out. G has a lot of damage attacking from the low ground, though. Disaster! Complete disaster. Complete disaster.
It's the anti-synergy, right? He
Oh.
torrents on the lift, and then the lift pushes him away off the head.
I'm not sure what that was about at all.
And then he just presses BKB. Good luck.
Not only that, Terrorblade didn't use his reflection while Juggernaut was there. He was in the Omni Slash when he used the reflection, so it wasn't affected. Huh.
Tough stuff.
Yeah, now I'm pretty sure they just go and get racks. Maybe even 2 lanes. What is there? What is there?
at
No
least
waves
there's a-
there. Oh, well, here's the reflection.
Oh boy, there it is. That's looking scary.
That's a lot of time. Afterlife gets.
You know, this is
Wait,
actually
top lane,
pretty
top
good
lane.
for
Look at top.
Empire, man.
Can they slug him? They X'd the fucking witch doctor. I saw him back and I was like, oh my god, FN might die, and then he gets pulled back.
That's pretty funny. Look at how much damage the tier 3 took. It's at 200 HP. It's even, look,
Yeah,
the
the-
mid from Empire's
yep.
at full HP
Yeah,
almost.
I know. I was just about to say that. If you look at the tier 3 tower, 250. What is this one? 1,250. Oh boy, Empire. Even though they look like they're like, you look at the net worth, they're really far behind. They're just playing really well. FN on his quad making so much space. This AC doing a lot of work.
Yeah, and you know, the gold lead from Razor isn't... It's been quite static, right? He's been like 3,000 gold ahead of the next highest for the entire game, right? And that difference at like 10 minutes is much more significant than it is now, right? When everyone else is like 18k, 15k net worth, it's nowhere near as bad of a deficit.
Wait a second. What is this level 25 power? 1.5 seconds. Fear on Scream of Pain.
That sounds pretty cool.
It sounds really cool. The cooldown's 6 seconds. So
Yeah?
you can blink in, Scream of Pain, and then there'll be Fear, and then you can Hex afterwards, or you can follow up whatever spells you want. It's very, very cool actually.
It's a cool direction. They took the talent instead of that the spell life still, right? She still
That's
has
the
it, but
talent
it's not as
before,
good.
yeah.
Right.
30%
But it used
reasonable.
to be like, right, before you would get like Mjolnir or something and just never die. It felt like.
I really feel they're taking the piss with the 650 AoE Shadow Strike though. No one's ever gonna get it. Like just remove it.
Replace it with something a bit better.
They're really pushing that AoE Shadow Strike. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they really want it, huh?
Oh,
Maybe they
Invis,
should
the real you can he get the Omni Slash?
maybe they should give it the Han change where the Sonic Wave applies Shadow
Yes.
Strike to everyone. That'd be pretty
that
cool.
one. That was.
I think that one would be worth taking.
I think they should just give Queen of Pain that anyway. She deserves it.
Oh, alright.
I think after they remove the mad spell lifesteal, she's not as strong as she used to be, right? So
Yeah, the spell lifesteal was what made her late game super
Yeah.
good, right? You'd have like Shiva's, Mjolnir, Hex, all these big items, and you just wouldn't die.
look at silent. Pressure on the bottom tower. Oh, this Vega are going rush.
Alright, well, I mean, Empire had no real chance of contesting the
They don't
North
care
Lane,
about
right?
Roshan, right? Look at them
Yeah.
go. Alright, they go to Roshan. There's 2 catapults in the bottom lane. They have to defend this. What is FN up to? He's just killing couriers.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Being a nuisance.
Dire's bottom
Alright,
tower
courier
is
down.
under attack.
ETTPs, but too low, too late. What how much damage did they do to the bottom tower with these 2 catapults?
100.
100, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah, as a Terrorblade player, and I play Naga too, 100 damage, easy game.
Yeah, game's practically in the bag.
Yeah, 100% one. But that's how you play these heroes, right? Just slow and steady. No rush. Split push, split push, split push. Take your time. Like the cool thing about their lineup, right? Like FN's built himself in a way that if he gets the opportunity, he can just take a building. He can push so aggressively. Alright, silent. And they get the tournament. That's beautiful torrent, but I don't think it's enough. Gee, beyond godly.
17-0. When will this man die?
I don't think he ever will die. I think the Empire won't even kill him, but they still have a very high chance of winning the game without killing him, right?
And just split pushing, hitting
look
the
at top
base.
again. FN in
Yeah,
position.
they've they've always got to deal with the split push. This thing's at 250 HP. It'll die so fast.
Even the real you. This is going to be a close one. He can get the Omni Slash. Or he can maybe blink it. Oh, it was so close.
Oh, wow.
It was really close, but he got the tier 3 tower. Objective gain. Bottom lane. What do we have? We have Zayak getting taken down by Silent.
Oh, big kill there. He just got a little too greedy for the tower at one less auto attack, and he lives. That snowball's not going to land. Very unfortunate.
It is, yeah, but he does get the tower. What's happening here? We have G initiating, but Afterlife. Oh, Silent's pretty strong now.
He's man enough.
Okay,
Oh, he's out.
never mind. Oh, will this double hit? No, he was really close though. Top lane, Ghost Stick, pushing it out, pressuring that lane more and more. God damn.
You know, honestly, Ghost Stick should just like sit top in, or sit in a side lane, right? And then just keep nuking the waves from fog. Just keep applying lane pressure so that Vega feel like they can never get to their base. Because honestly, what other job can he fulfill at this point, right?
Well, you know, he could be a great team leader. You could raise morale, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not what I meant, but that is true.
Yeah, his hero is pretty underwhelming at this stage. He's a 4-staff and a bit of poison damage.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You know, 4 staffs are good though.
They are. Maybe you should go for a Maelstrom. Give him an ability to farm. Ah, yeah, he has that on the current
Dire's
actually.
middle tower is under attack.
Nice. Okay. So his split push has increased. Let's see. Bottom lane. They're looking to try and group up and push, but FN doesn't seem to want that. Maybe FN should go. What do you think of the Ags on Quap? Just to completely stop any sort of push that Vega has.
I think it's no bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not good enough at this stage of the game.
Dire's middle
More of an early game, mid game item.
More of a outdated item.
Block
The
really
coconut's coming.
block with the Lincolns. Very nice.
Wow.
I want to see the Terrorblade Q onto the Juggernaut. I'm waiting on it. He has a lot of stats now.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he has 10 armor talent at level 20? What?
Wow, it's just Razor too.
What does Razor have? 10 armor?
Yeah.
Alright.
And 20.
Some lazy talents. Oh my god. The reflection just killed him instantly.
He might die again.
Where's your 10 armor at now? He gets silenced up, but he's very quick. The 4 stops forward, gets X'd. That's an illusion. Metamorphosis forced. Aegis is used though.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Yeah. Meta used Aegis is gonna rot in 30 seconds anyway, so nothing realized. They got the tier 3 tower, right? So now they can kill these shrines.
True.
And they're so farmed, man.
They want more. Slayer looking for that shard in order to reach it.
I'm not sure how they can fight this without meta.
Ah, they just use Q on Terrorblade.
That's all
Or
it
they
is.
just walk into the meta. Okay, no one's applying pressure on the map though. This is very good. They go for Witch Doctor first. The snowball saves. G is BKB'd up, static linked silent. Very aggressive in here now. Natoshka goes for the torrent. Good combo of spells hitting the real you with the sonic wave. Silent, very far forward. Still has the thunder. Do they have any way to stop it? Can he? He's moving into the base. Can they thunder anyone? He uses it on Ghost on Maposhka. FN pushing forward. It's very difficult for anything to happen in these team fights. Everyone's asleep and they're just taking the rats. Van scores very far forward. FN.
Oh, G's dying.
Oh my god, the Terrorblade reflection. Dear lord.
Alright, so they get 4-man wiped at the cost of a range rax. That is not good at all for Vega. Look at that. FN knows nice.
That is
That's right.
nice indeed. Like,
Look
okay.
at Viper all of a sudden, man. He's actually going to be in the game. He's going to be owner.
Dear lord. He's a monster. Well,
Whoa. Not really, but yeah.
why did that fight go so well for Empire? What happened?
I think it's just really hard to fight them on the high ground up there, right? A lot of their spells are like it relies on chasing them down, right? Especially the Razor. He needs the static link and chase these throws down. And I think did Ghost take buyback or did he live? Because he got super low at one point. He didn't buy back, so he got super low at some point. I don't know. I guess they just can't kill the heroes in the boat as well, right?
Guess who they did kill? Gee, first death of the game.
Yeah, that's right. Well, there's a shit ton of gold going Viper's way.
He's actually a millionaire. Going for the
I don't know
shrine.
about that one.
Well, it could be. Do you know how much money gold is worth?
No, it's a lot.
Loads. 9,000 or 1,900 gold. That sounds like a load of money.
I guess. Okay, so we're getting to the part of the game where Juggernaut is kind of closing in on the 6 items, right? He has like, he's about to have his meal, but he has 1 slot left after he drops the cheese. And it's like, well, if they don't finish the game here, Terrorblade's gonna keep scaling into the game, right? There are 3 butterflies in this game. I imagine TB's gonna go for an MKB at some point. Okay, Razor's working on his MKB too, and even Razor, yeah, once he has MKB, he's 6 slotted.
Does the new MKB work on illusion?
That I don't know.
Oh, the snowball save! He's still gonna die, bro.
Right.
Oh, is he?
Nope,
He has Guardian
good.
Greaves in the Witch Doctor Hill. He's good. And Viper actually dies. Solo pick off by the Villier on his Juggernaut.
Whoa, did you see the Juggernaut talents?
Hold on.
There's an illusion battle up there.
5 Omni Slash size. Jesus.
That's pretty cool.
I think the health is very cool too, though. 600?
Yeah?
Which would you... the Omni Slashes, is it worth it? I guess. Very good.
I think so. 14 bounces? Oh my god, Razor attacks so fast. What is happening?
100 attack speed talent. He doesn't necessarily do a lot of damage, but he whips awful quick.
He does whip awful quick. And when he steals some damage, he's going to be hitting real hard.
Yeah. Alright, silent in the bottom lane, just trying to pressure as much as he can.
You know, the game has kind of gone back to that same split push state of the game, right? You have Silent pushing out lanes with illusions, and then FN running around doing the same thing because he's also very difficult to kill. Oh, but he got the 20-second spell block, alright. So now he has like a double Lincolns.
Double Lincolns, eh?
Is that even good though? Like you can't block Omni Slash. He's blocking like the coconut.
He'll
and
block
that's about
2 slashes from Omni Slash. No?
it. No, it doesn't do anything.
Does it not block the first slash?
No. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Okay. It's not bad against Snowball and Coconut.
I guess he can't get linked, but he's also Queen of Pain, so he's probably not going to get linked in the first place.
It's good later on in the game when the hexes come out and that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah, that's true. I guess Athos, right? Athos is the big one for now.
True that.
Sorry, Athos.
You can say whatever you want. Don't apologize
Athos.
either. You're a beautiful man, Brack. You don't have to apologize to anyone.
Thank you.
Okay. Roshan is being taken by the illusions. Oh,
This is the refresher shard
look at
Roshan.
this! Look at this smoke from Vega. They're gonna find Ghosted on his Viper. He's gonna kneel near himself. No, he's just gonna take it.
He's dead.
What is their answer to this Roshan now? I really don't think Empire can do anything. You can see how FN's playing, right? He's blinking top, going straight for the creep wave.
Yep, Silent too. They're just running straight up there because they know they need to. If nothing else, right, they can prevent them from running down mid by running top, right? The waves pushed into the mid lane. If they run top, they might actually take this to back
They
door
could,
and force
they
a
could
glyph.
do it, yeah, 100%. Maybe even pick off the Witch Doctor.
Well, Witch Doctor's teaching. All right.
Oh, I think FN's going for it. He knows. He's thirsty. Mid lane. We'd have to watch out for a G here.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
I was gonna say, I wonder what hero's gonna end up taking the refresher shard and its Elder Titan.
Oh, Jesus! I didn't even think about that.
I think it's better on Jug though, isn't it? Because he can double Omni Slash.
2 Omni Flashes.
Yeah. I don't know. Alright, that's a gank of the sentry up top lane. They run at the real you and he just spins away. Lasers.
Wow. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad on Witch Doctor too. 2 casts sounds pretty OP actually. Just bombing around the fight.
Yeah, it could be very good. But, you know, Empire, they're still making good moves to delay the game, right? Look, FN's still up in that top lane, being super annoying, split pushing. They need to handle this lane, or they can potentially lose a Rax.
Go stick going for the... Let's check out the items. Right. What do we have? What's coming up? Terrorblade has enough money for the MKB, but choosing to save for buyback. Rubik gets picked off. The top lane. Well, is there any big items we're waiting on now that are coming soon?
I guess King of Pain's gonna have a new item pretty soon, right? 4,200 gold, he can go for whatever he wants. He can go for Hex, MKB. I'm not sure exactly what he's gonna buy. But yeah, something's available. I don't think there's too many big items. Oh, actually, ET almost a Hex. He's super close to buying Hex. He's at 4,600 gold. He has it now.
He uses this refresher shard Hex, double Hex, double Earth Splitter.
Yeah.
Tasty.
This is a nice item choice for him to go back for the Midas after the Atos. You know, honestly, that's the only way he'll scale as this kind of a hero, right? You're not going to be sitting there hitting creeps, pushing lanes out. Even if you do push lanes out, you're probably not going to get last hits because you can't just sit there and auto attack. So, very, very good.
FN in the bottom lane. You know, I have a feeling this game is going to go from, you know, snooze fest, split push to hype as fuck in like 10 seconds.
Well, it's gonna be like, it's gonna come down to like one fight, right?
Yeah.
Where a team's like pressured to make an engagement. Like, look, FN's already at bottom. Empire or Vega, they're not ready for this at all.
Dire's bottom tower is under
The
attack.
real use coming in, but it's a little bit too late here. Tusk 2. If FN goes for okay, he sees Jog, so he's not going for anything. What is he doing? Oh, he's just TPing back. What
Well,
talent?
if they're stalling.
What talents are coming up here? Right? Terrorblade, Metamorphosis attack range 300. What?
That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Uh,
It's either that or a 5-second Sunder cooldown. That sounds good as well.
I think this Thunder cooldown sounds pretty decent.
I don't know. That's so much attack range though.
It is.
Especially when you're fighting like a Razor who needs to run into static link you.
That's true.
But I guess it is only active when there's meta up, right? And Sunder is all the time.
Let's check out the other talents. Oh, the telekinesis land distance is level 20 for Rubik now.
Okay, very cool.
Kunkka, what has he got? He has 120 torrent damage. Torrent AoE. Oh, the ghost ship fleet. Oh my god, if we get to the fleet. Whew. Alright. That would actually be so sick. What's Witch Doctor got talent wise? 120 gold per minute. Legit. 1 plus Maladin tick. God damn. FN. Oh, they catch him in the top lane. He goes down. That's the pick they were looking for. 97 seconds down. This Tinker Ward spotting him out. Alright. Silent immediately turns on his butterfly, starts booking it towards the bottom lane. Realizing the imminent danger his base is under. He might want to stop by the side shop.
Coin of the realm. None may see the deeps.
See what happens.
I'll take that as tribute.
Okay, they just realized they pinged him when he didn't have a TP, but he picked one up. I don't. He TP's in vision, so they're aware he's back. Jeez, whipping this tower. Aegis used. Juggernaut switches into Mjolnir. He has 2 cheeses available. An item that actually has an inherent cooldown. We don't really want to be using it like this, but that's what it is. They're trying to focus down G. He's a hard target. Still has his BKB. The reflection takes off about 30% of the Juggernaut's life. He gets super earned with the healing ward on top. They're really struggling to push this. Juggernaut's using his entire spin timing, used the cheese afterwards to siege the racks. Ghosting evaporates. Silent, hexed up. With the ET ulti, it just misses. Hex is refreshed, but he can't use it. I don't know what the hell this is. He has like a bar in his inventory. Silent pressing forward. He might be a bit too far forward. Witch Doctor ulti's used. Torrent with the scream of pain. Oh my god, do you see the reflection? Do you see how much damage it's doing? It's actually insane. Terrible boys back. Everyone's moving back. They're happy with that. 2 buybacks of both the cores. Vega pushing backwards. What was the bars on Elder Titan's ultis? After he uses the refresher orb, it seemed like you can't use any other items or something. Brax? Brax is dead. Interesting.
Oh, sometimes you actually push the mute button on your microphone. But
Me?
don't worry, I'm back. Don't me.
Oh.
That's muted.
They get the mid-racks. Big stuff. This looks like Vega. Very dangerous position now for the Queen of Pain. If he gets picked up here, no buyback available.
Oh boy.
He goes down.
No buyback, no matter.
Oh my god. G is whipping them all down. Silent just feels unable to do anything. He is really firing them. It's just G and the real U just are far too farm. Ghost Stick is kind of a useless lad in this game.
Yeah.
Like the early Viper pick just didn't work out for them.
They picked this Viper into this, or they picked this Viper really early on, right? And then he got counter-picked really hard with the Tusk and Razor combo, so they didn't want to put him in. So now they end up with like this tri-core style draft where they have no real initiation, right? There's no big team fight. It's just 3 cores on with a delayed start, right? Because he's been countered.
Yep.
Very tough, and we talked about the TB being super good against Juggernaut, but not good enough in this game.
It was mostly G and